The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you will go. With this wonderful quote, a very good afternoon to all. We are privileged to welcome you all on behalf Center for Online Programs, Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute for its first offline event. Meet your batchmates July 2021 and January 2022. It's our culture to remember Almighty before everything we do or start. So let us begin this function seeking the blessings and presence of Almighty. Now we request you all to raise up for Tamil Thai Varthu.
சீனாரும் மகனமென திகழ்வழக கண்டமெனில் எக்கணமும் அதிசிறந்த திராவிடனை திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு திரை முதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் வழங்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனே தமிழனே உன் சீரிழமை திறம்பியந்த செயல் நடந்து வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே.
Thank you all. Now we have a traditional auspicious lamp lighting ceremony for inaugurating the function. I would like to request all the dignitaries on the dais to light the lamp.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam. Small cheer and great welcome makes a merry feast. I would like to invite Dr. Nirmala Sugitra Rajani, Dean, Center for Online Programs, to deliver welcome address.
Good afternoon to all. Rendering a hearty, hospitable welcome is the tradition of Tamil Nadu. And we, the online program team at the Dr. MGR Educational Research Institute, feel immensely happy to welcome you all. I welcome wholeheartedly our chairman, Yeshi Sanmugam sir, our President, Engineer A.C.S. Arun Kumar sir, whose dynamic leadership leads the team march forward every movement after movement. On behalf of our team, I would like to welcome our eminent Vice Chancellor, Dr. S. Geeta Lakshmi, whose presence makes the team vibrant. Welcome, ma'am. A warm welcome to our energetic registrar, who always holds our hands in the times of need. We are delighted to welcome our Agile Rector, Dr. D. Vishwanathan, into this gathering. On behalf of our online team, I would like to welcome our director, Dr. Malini Pandey, who is leading us to a greater extent level. I would like to extend my profound welcome to our additional registrar, Dr. Cyril Raj, who plays a vital role in the NA university activities. Welcome, sir. I extend my hearty welcome to our CIQ Deputy Director, Dr. Uday Kala, and the Quality Head, Dr. Sheba Persis, who always brings a lot of positive energy into this team. We will welcome our enthusiastic chief guest, Ms. Devika Rani. She is the domain leader of the IBM. So we also welcome ma'am. I would like to welcome our 75 online faculties and our supporting staff members. So a fragrant welcome to all our dear students. I have seen you all like watching this star shining in the sky. So we are already seen through mobile phone and a laptop camera only. So now we are places in nearest places. So your presence is spread fragrance to the gathering. So it's our pleasure to decided to be with us. So once again, welcome you all. So before I am leaving, I have say some words about our online programs. So Center for Online Programs. So Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, accredited by the NAC A+ grade, graded autonomy status, offers the best quality UGC approved online programs from the year 2020-21. The motto of our online program is admission to degree only online. We are excited about the new era of e-learning and are confident that such online courses will allow aspirants to learn while they are working and gain their experience in their respective careers. So we are offering various courses through the online mode. So the important courses are MBA with 6 specializations like marketing, finance, HR, information system, operations management, hospital and healthcare management, and BBA, MCOM, BCOM, MSc Statistics, MA Public Administration, MA Economics, MA English, MA Political Science, and MA Mass Communication and Journalism. The major features of the online programs are our LMS is user-friendly, accessible through desktop and mobile phones, integrated with video conferencing. Interactive learning content designed in a way that ensures maximum student engagement. So we follow the UGC 4-quadrant approach like e-tutorial, e-content, discussion forum, and assessment. So we are providing the close relationship with the industry and the academic partnership. So we are providing a scholarship for the eligible candidates. So we are providing the opportunities to connect the leading corporate recruiters. So providing the opportunities for projects and the internships also. So opportunities to interact with the international students also. So proudly I am saying about the last batch, July 2021 batch. So nearly 400 students are registered for that our online MBA program and the BBA and the BCom and the MCom. So next batch, January 2022 batch, nearly 404 students are there. So now the currently July 22 batch students, 500 plus students are already registered. We are going to start the class in the month of November 5th. So once again, welcome you all for this event. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your earnest welcome address. I now request Dr. Uday Kala and Dr. Sheba Persis, ma'am, to felicitate our Vice Chancellor, Dr. S. Geeta Lakshmi, madam.
Now I request our Vice Chancellor, Dr. S. Geeta Lakshmi, madam, to felicitate our chief guest. Madam, please. Now I request Dr. Udaya Kalamam to felicitate our Vice Chancellor, Dr. S. Geeta Lakshmi Madam. I would like to invite Dr. Nirmala Sugitra Ranjani and Ms. Sinjita to felicitate Rector Dr. Vishwanathan sir. Now I call upon Dr. Jayam and Dr. Bhuneshwari ma'am to felicitate Additional Joint Registrar Admin Dr. Cyril Raj sir. Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into the reality. To begin the auspicious occasion, I would like to request our Vice Chancellor, Dr. S. Geeta Lakshmi Madam, to deliver the inaugural address. Madam, please.
A very good morning to all the participants of this online course and my respected Rector, Dr. Vishwanathan, the former Vice Chancellor of Anna University, is here, and respected Madam here, and Cyril Raj, our Additional Registrar, Administration, and my dear students of online program. We should thank our management, our chairman, A.C. Shanmugam, our president, ACS Arun Kumar, for giving you all this opportunity in starting this online course. And it's a second year, it's going to be a successful year with more number of students enrolling for this online program. Of course, I was thinking, where is any older person taking this course? I think so, one or two I could see, but no, you are not older. I thought more than 60. Are there anybody more than 60? No. There are, okay. So I really appreciate them, because I also have the eager. Yesterday they came here, so I said I'll also join the course now. Why, madam, you are a Vice Chancellor? No, it's not the question of Vice Chancellor. Learning process goes on, right? You learn new things. So I said I'll also join the course. That's how. So it's not the education, it is a continuous process where you start to learn from your experience and also this education system. Though the traditional education system were from Gurukulam, it had now jumped into the college, university, and now it's the online program which has changed from distance education to online program. If I browse the net, the Stanford, the Harvard, each and every university, world-ranked university, have started this online degree courses. Only thing is the fees is higher there. But anyway, there are other options also where you can go in person for part of it to that place. Or you can be in India to study that. They also give those degree. But this is the fees structure is less, and you get the same quality of education here. And of course, commerce, business management, and other MA are here, and I've asked them to also go in for biostatistics, bioinformatics, and many other courses which has a lot of opportunities, job opportunities. which has to be analyzed, and in future you have to get into those job opportunity based education, or you can become an entrepreneur with those education system which will be brought in future. So I think most of you would be benefited, and all of you are working, I think so, or working people, and I think so equivalent male and female are equivalent in that. Of course, today is you see each other, exchange your greetings and exchange your views, and also we also require your feedback also from the students who have been seen here. We require your feedback also so that we could also improve on these course. So I wish you all the best and to get the degree at the end of this course. Thank you one and all.
Thank you so much, madam, for your wonderful words. I would like to request Rector Dr. Vishwanathan sir to address the gathering.
தமிழுக்கு தலைவணங்கி இந்த இனிய நேரத்தில் அரங்கில் அமர்ந்திருக்கும் அனைத்து அன்பு உள்ளங்களுக்கும் எனது இதயம் கனிந்த வணக்கம். Respected Vice Chancellor, distinguished Chief Guest of this event, Professor Cyril Raj, distinguished faculties, dear students. I am extremely happy to meet you all on this occasion. On behalf of our MGR University, my hearty welcome to all of you and congratulations for joining in this online program. With all your present assignments and job pressure, you wanted to study to upgrade yourself in the latest information area. So for that purpose, we are so delighted, and again I congratulate you for taking the decision to join in this program. As our madam said, we want your feedback to improve the system of online education. So that feedback will help us how best what you expect, how far we are delivering things, etc. It should be a useful program. Just because you learned in online, we don't have any difference between the regular students and online students. Examination is the same pattern, I think so. So you have to spend some time for learning purpose. When we talk about the part-time students, our distance education mode and online mode, everybody says that we are tied up with our present job. We don't have time to prepare the subjects. That is the common statements. If that is the case, you cannot be successful in this program. So what I suggest you, minimum 2 to 3 hours in a day, you have to allot for learning purpose. Apart from you attending classes online, the learning is, you will find time only the early morning. If you want to be successful in education, the learning time is morning 4 to 7 o'clock. If you allot these 3 hours for your learning purpose, you will definitely find success in all education. And don't stop this education with your UG or PG itself. We suggest you to go for higher studies. Further research you can do as part-time candidates also. So our university, we have all subjects except agriculture. I think we have all field our universities are. Okay. So we are one of the we are the only university located in the city area, Madras city. So that is the advantage. We can use our library facility, and our teachers are available for clarifications anytime in your subject field. Today we have a chief guest from IBM. She has a lot of experience in this IBM and organization. She is interacting with many international organizations. Her experience itself is a great inspiration for all of us. Like that, If you want, we can organize such a kind of uh, seminars, workshops, conferences for your benefit. That we can coordinate with our department heads. Organizing this type of interactions is important. So if you express that some kind of workshops or seminars to be conducted, I hope our department will be happily organized for you once in a year or twice in a year. As long as my experience in this technical education is for the past 45 years, I worked with Anna University and retired from Anna University as a Vice Chancellor. And what I learned from Abdul Kalam, whenever I joined with him for my PhD program in 1984, and we worked for missile technology. All the 5 missiles we took up as a first slot. 1986, first missile was successful, and Trishul, Agni, Akash, Prithvi, Nag, all the 5 missiles were successful, and that's why we call Abdul Kalam is the father of Indian missiles. So we learned a lot from a hard worker, dedicated person. And whenever we met him in his office, he used to give clear education regarding the missiles. So we learned, and when I was the Vice Chancellor, he was the President of India. He helped us, he guided us, starting new courses in our university. Why I'm telling, we have to take like Kalam's life as an inspiration to us. Yes, we should take Kalam as a role model to us. He always was keeping India his future. Nation development. Every one of you can participate in nation development, he used to say. What way, directly or indirectly. He sacrificed his life for the development of nation. That means he did not get married. If he get married, he has to look after his family. He cannot concentrate on the rocket and missile development. So he avoided his family life. Such a great sacrifice he did. Like that, I request all of you to concentrate in your studies. Do something directly and indirectly. Development of the nation is very important. Today, you find many countries are suffering in economic crisis. We are safe. 10 years before, our country was 10th position in economy in the world. And after 10 years now, we have reached 5th position. That itself economic development. That was the Kalam's dream. What his dream was, 2020, we should be economically developed nation. But unfortunately, we could not reach that economically development. It will take some more years. So dear ladies and gentlemen, take this opportunity, work hard, be success in your education as well. I wish you to continue your learning aptitude till last your breath. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir, for your illuminating words. I would like to request Additional Joint Registrar, Admin, Dr. Cyril Raj, sir, to address the gathering.
The most respected Vice Chancellor of our university, Dr. Geeta Lakshmi Madam, respected Registrar, Dr. Vishwanathan, respected guest, Devi Kumari Madam from IBM, dear faculty friends and beloved students of online programs. Indeed, you have chosen the right university to do your online program. First of all, you should be aware about what is the difference between getting a degree from ordinary affiliated institution and to that of an university. See, as already stated by our Vice Chancellor Madam as well as the Rector, this university has got 15 different faculties. So our officials are very particular about the students should get a 360-degree view of what is happening there in other domain also. So that's why they've dictated as compulsory interdepartmental and then open elective programs should be there across all programs. So whatever it is, Even a person can do a BA English literature, but he should be provided with an opportunity to know what is about cyber security, because actually he'll be using his own personal digital assistants, so where it has to be secured. So why not to have that opportunity given to him? So that nuclear. So let him have a holistic development across. So this is the very important base of our university. My dear, online students, see, don't confine yourself only to that online activities alone there. My earnest request to you is at least once in a month, see, once in a month, kindly visit your alma mater, especially your department, because we have a high respect for your experience. You are working people there. Your experience is the really the trump card for all of us. So where you can share your experience with the department, and then there are students also there, regular students also there, but without experience also. So the faculty members, they do not have that organizational experience as well as industrial experience, but we are very strong in our academics. So obviously you can be a filler connectors between, these various stakeholders. So this how definitely your input will be very useful too. And then again, probably the departments can, when it is a time of doing a project or any activity, where my earnest request to all the heads of the department who are here to include a team where the students from both full-time as well as the online program should be mingled together of, identifying the right interest on that particular domain, so that nuclear they can come out with a very innovative, idea. So, dear friends, actually you are aware that right now we are running, these 2 decades are the decades of disruption. I think all of you are aware there. So every industry is right now nuclear, thriving as well as going out of the race because of the disruption also. So there are many industries who minted millions of, dollars also. At the same time, some company vanished from the market also because of the disruption. Now the same disruption is happening there in the education also. So that's what actually right now. We have the COVID problem there, where we had 100% online content delivery, but right now most of the recruiters are, having a fear on recruiting those candidates also. Especially when the when it is a issue of the skill and the other things nuclear, they are not interested in recruiting them. So obviously, what happens in nuclear? We need to have a blending of both these online as well as the offline program also. That's what right now VC Madam has suggested. Are we having the contact programs? Because actually, Anna University, they were having many such, distance education program, but definitely they had, we were taking classes for those, the contact classes programs also. So definitely with that, you will have more and more interactions with your particular department. So as already I told you, this decade needs innovators. So it is only those innovators who can be a disruptors in their respective domains also. So with this, I request all the online students to again interact with your department and then come out with very novel academic as well as other business ideas. Thanks a lot for providing such a wonderful opportunity.
Thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom. I would like to call upon Dr. Uday Kala, Deputy Director, CIOA, to talk about UGC guidelines for online programs.
Good afternoon to all our executives on the dais, our dynamic Vice Chancellor, our knowledge resource rector, our very active Joint additional registrar, and like a dam, Madam Devika Rani, our chief guest, is having her knowledge resource to be shared with us. Madam, we are here to listen from you. So let's listen from her too. And it's a chance given for me to discuss with you about the UGC guidelines, which our online program hold with our university. Like everybody may be having a doubt how the UGC guidelines is followed in this university or not. So, right? Yes, yes, nodding. Yes, all are worried about certain things in certain areas. So here I assure you, all our online programs are approved by UGC. So UGC Distance Education Bureau has approved all our online programs. So happily you can enjoy our online programs, right? That's first point. Second, UGC guides us. Our program, online program, should be on par with conventional programs. There is no compromise between the conventional and online program. So we design our curriculum and syllabus on par. We submit the program project report to UGC before starting every program. There is a program project report to be submitted to UGC, and that contains the curriculum, syllabus, and design and examination pattern. So everything is designed before a program is started. So we go with that, and it also desires or suggests us to have a center for internal quality assurance, a separate center for online program. We do have that, and we meet once in a semester, and with a fixed agenda, we discuss how to implement things. It's not like simply deliberating and going on. We just discuss how to implement things. In that way, we have implemented to collect the feedback from stakeholders. We are collecting feedback from stakeholders, we analyze that and take it over to the next meeting. The action to be taken in the next meeting. So what happens? We did an auditing too. It's mandate to do an auditing once in a year. Of course, a year has been over for our baby online program, 1 year over. So we have conducted an auditing also. The auditing is slightly different from the regular auditing. Of course, the teaching learning pedagogy differs from normal classroom pedagogies. So they suggest us to have e-content, e-tutorial, discussion forum, and self-assessment. So this is the 4 quadrants suggested by UGC. So auditing, we open the LMS portal where you are having your e-content, e-tutorial, and we checked whether the e-tutorial and e-content is posted according to the norms of UGC, and utilization of the resources, of course, it's in your hand, right? So of course, you have to utilize the resources. And one more thing, as everybody was suggesting here, this online thing or whatever you go into technology, everything is shown out explicitly. When the LMS portal is opened, it clearly shows how many of the students use that. Any teacher cannot say, no, all my students access all my content. No, it will show it, right? So the utilization of the resources was also checked by the auditing team, and we have submitted a report to the online team people. So this is the way our CIQA functions. And you might have witnessed, of course, the Diksharam. Have you all attended the Diksharam program? Student induction program, first batch. Okay. Student induction program we have organized. Of course, it's mandated for the regular program, but we have taken it to online program too. So everything on par with the conventional degree program, we run our online program. So enjoy our team here. They are ready to help you. And you might have seen all executives on dais. And I've also seen many executives here. Since it's an online program, there may be CEOs and directors, and we are proud to have you in our campus too. So enjoy happily. And technology in your hand is something like a baby lion. Baby lion is lovely to watch and play with, But when it shows its nature, we all get fear, right? So technology is like a baby lion. You can play with, enjoy, but use it properly so that you can excel in your field. Okay, thank you for the opportunity given. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing about the guidelines.
Now, I would like to call upon Dr. R. Jayam, Coordinator for Student Affairs, Center for Online Programs, to introduce our eminent chief guest.
Good afternoon, one and all. To be inspired is great to be an inspiration and honor. With this warm words, I'm immensely pleasure to introduce today's chief guest Mrs. Devika Rani, domain leader at IBM Kyndryl Consult Cloud Services. She did her master's degree in commerce through Madras Christian College and MBA through Satyabama Engineering College, Chennai. She is a university ranked gold medalist for MBA during 2001 in University at Madras. Mrs. Devika Rani is a person with more than 2 decades of experience. She started her career as a lecturer by handling subjects like business law, computer applications, and office management. Later, she moved to Ford India Limited to gain experience in manufacturing industry, new vehicle launches, and product life cycle. She was also a certified third-party auditor involved in developing quality process for new product launch. She served as a project manager in IBM in 2006, and now she works with Kyndryl as IBT GTS. She is also a key member of the Chennai location Women Employees D&I team. Other than this, she is known for her work in the field of girl children education. She has uplifted the lives of many little girls with the light of education. She is supporting Kalaimagal School by having adopted 850 students to provide educational benefits. She has been recognized with many awards like Business Excellence Award, IBM Silver Award, Talent Spark Award, Award for implementing cloud solutions for global clients, and so on. She was also an external affairs contact person who interacts with CII for cross-industrial process development and best practices. Besides, she is a versatile person who possesses various talents in craft making, and he is a wonderful classical dancer too, who has performed in various television shows. She has also delivered talks at various universities and colleges and acted as judges for various events conducted at corporates and educational institutions. We are grateful to you, ma'am, for accepting our invitation at a short notice of time. Many thanks, and we are humbled and honored for your presence here today. On behalf of the Center for Online Programs and our university, we wish you all the very best in all your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. It was an impressive profile. Now, I request our eminent chief guest, Ms. Devika Rani, madam, to deliver keynote address on this occasion.
Hi everyone, good day. And it's pleasure to be here, and I'm really honored and thank you for inviting me. Hi everyone, once again. Good day. And it's really happy to see you all here for the online program, taking your time, come for your development, for your growth, and for the education or knowledge what you are getting. And I had a few minutes of talk with our Bector, and I was really happy to see his enthusiasm at this age. And you're very inspirational. Even it was only 5 minutes of discussion with you, how he evolved himself with Abdul Kalam and how he has to spend time, extend time, wait for even that 1 hour to take his knowledge and grow. So education is all about ourselves. How we develop ourselves is education. And that is one of the main reason why I said no. So this invitation came to me on Thursday evening. So I immediately said yes for one reason is because it's about education. And education is not through books and it's not through online or what we are learning in exam, what we are giving. It's more about what we are inspiring, what knowledge we feel when we get learned is more than what we learn and write exam and the marks we are getting. It's how much we observe is all about education. So, and it's more related to me as well. So I'm a commerce graduate. I completed MCom and I wanted to do my MBA. I did my MBA through a part-time college in Satyabama College. So I started my career as a lecturer, as it was introduced. And I know I have due respects to all lecturers. So people who are in different profession, the spark is given by lecturers and professors. Without lecturers and professors, we will not be here. Though we say that organizations, CEOs, doctors, scientists, everyone, but the spark starts from the teachers and lecturers. So I have due respect. And I also started my career as a lecturer here. And when during my college days and school days, I always used to think about exam. I said, okay, when will this 12th standard get over? I'll be getting rid of the examination. Okay, college. Now only college I have to do only during my semester exam I have to study. So when will I finish that? Finally, I will get rid of studies. So that was my mindset, to be frank. But it changed after I took my profession as lecturer. I started as a lecturer for BBA student for a year, and you'll not believe the amount of time I spent in learning to teach students. If I had put that time during my school days and college days, I would have definitely been state first or country first. Definitely. The amount you have to spend to gain knowledge, to transfer knowledge to others is enormous. And that is when I actually realized how much of importance our lecturers and teachers are. So I start this with due respect and thanking all the teachers and professors here in this place. And the same respect comes to everyone because you all are working somewhere. And the reason you are in this program because you wanted to develop yourself. One way or other, you wanted to upskill yourself, either because of your organization or because of your personal interest. But the spark to develop yourself, gain knowledge, upskill yourself is very important. And it doesn't come by others. It has to come from yourself, from inside. And through my career, though I was from a commerce background, the work what I picked is completely different. I started after lecturer, I moved into a manufacturing industry. I started as a launch assistant and everything was new to me. It was mechanical, completely different from commerce and accounts. So I used to go around body shop, shop floor, from stamping department, body shop, welding, paint shop, assembly, material planning and logistics. So every day I start my life in Ford company, going through the complete process. And I luckily got into a new product development team. I started as a launch assistant. Then slowly I evolved, I started learning and I upskilled myself and I moved as a launch manager. So I launched different vehicles, like launched different icon variants when I was in Ford. And then I launched Ford Endeavor, Ford Mondeo, and Ford Fiesta. So after I launched Ford Fiesta, I moved to IBM. So This actually helped me to understand about product life cycle, mechanical industry, how mechanical industry works, what is a Six Sigma process. Quality process is very important in a mechanical industry. So we keep learning. If I stop learning, I will not be able to grow. If I stop with my accounts or with my commerce, I will not be able to grow. So that's how I evolved. And then we started interacting with CII team, where CII team, through CII, we started interacting with different industries where we started sharing our best practices, quality process and manufacturing process. So from Ford, I used to share the process, and from Sengo, Bean or other industries, they used to share the process, come and visit our factory. And that's how we share knowledge, pick up best practices, and then we also have to change the process. So that's how the work started. So after manufacturing, then I thought, okay, so mechanical, I had some experience. So it is information technology now. Everywhere it is technology. So I should get a feel in technology, how it's going. And that's when I applied for IBM. I got into IBM in 2006 as a project manager, where I started working with different clients from Denmark. And most of the work would be related to how you can set up an infrastructure for a client. A client will come up with some issues. So it was completely new for me because I'm not from IT industry, IT technology side. So I used to learn what is infrastructure, what is hardware, what is platform, what is a hyperscaler, what are the different hyperscalers we have, like VMware, Nutanix, Red Hat, different hyperscalers I used to learn. And then I started evolving as a program manager. And then portfolios, we take care of one account or one client completely. That's how the portfolio starts. And then I moved as a delivery manager, where we will have a couple of portfolios, meaning couple of accounts under us. And then delivery leader, where we will have under, I was handling around 400 clients as a delivery leader across globe, APAC, EMEA, and North America. And now I have picked a completely different role as a domain leader for private cloud, where I come up with developed offerings. That is, I have to develop some solutions and offerings which can be suitable for any clients and business requirements in digital. So throughout my career, how I linked and the reason why I picked is education and learning. So education is not only through institutes, it is going to be throughout your life. There is no limit for learning. So that's what I wanted to convey. And I personally experienced, so I wanted to share, even if it sparks for even one person, then I will be really happy with that. So that's about me. And in today's world, so I've been asked to speak something related to digital transformation, technology, online turning and all. So I made few points. So on the digital transformation, do you have any idea like what is digital transformation? We keep hearing about digital transformation. We keep hearing that the whole world is going under digital transformation. Do you have any idea like what is digital transformation and what does exactly mean and how we are adopting it? Okay. Having an identity in online. Yeah, good. And anyone else? Definitely. That is a way how we have to create an identity. That is one of the key for digital.
Time travel is much, but technology gives much time. Less time, less time, more education.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How wisely we can use.
Yeah. That's exactly. And anytime, anywhere. So morning also, if you open means automatically we can learn. So we have a lot of time to learn. But in before era, we will go for 8 hours and study all the things. But digitalize is very easy for learning.
Yes.
From
apart from that, anyone else who wants to say about what is digital transformation? Yeah, so cash payment to cashless transaction, meaning more digitalized. You don't have to go in person. It is all virtual, moving more on virtual. Yeah, thanks. So I picked up few points which I think will relate. So digital transformation is a process of using digital technologies, as you all mentioned, right, to create new or modify existing market requirements. The reimagining of business in digital age is digital transformation, like what she said, from cash to cashless transaction. So that is actually reimagining the existing to meet client requirements is digital transformation. Because when the pandemic happened, now the current situation is we don't have time to go and withdraw. So we have moved to cashless, and that is to digitalization. That is one of the best example we can take for digitalization. And Netflix is another example. So I was thinking about Netflix, which every one of us see. But I'll go with her example because all the finance institutions found that people don't have time. The transaction, it is becoming very tough to carry the money. So it has become cashless and digitalization. And the other reason is more, the world is becoming more agile. We need to be very creative and very easy to adapt to agility. The more we are flexible to adapt to agility, then we'll be able to easily cope up with the changes which is coming to us. So that's also very key in digital transformation. The digital transformation, then we'll move to education. So what is education? We are all here to come here for education, to learn, upskill ourselves. So what is education? What do you think education is? I don't want definition. What you feel education is? Exactly. It's part of life. Yeah.
It's a part of life because every person have different skills. So we must share our thoughts. The digital world will helpful us. So education, so pre-era and post-digitalization, it's a part of life. We have every minute to breathe our air, like education. That's what if come one people go far, but if you go fast,
you need something
then,
to help you, to take you further. So that is education. Exactly. Anyone else? Good. So apart from we getting benefited, we evolve and support others also to get benefited. Education. Exactly. Yeah. So I came across a famous wording. The purpose of education is to turn mirrors into windows. I liked it a lot, so I thought, let me phrase it so that it will be useful here. So apart from that, like as he said, and as he said, education is more in manifesting what every individual have. We all have certain qualities, but education helps us to bring it out. That is education. So in a village, see, there was one quote for Vivekananda, which he popularly says, right? In a village, if you have everything, and if the people is not educated, then no one can help the village to grow in spite of wealth or prosperity. So education is must for everyone to know what they are, how they are, and how they can come up. So that's education. The principal goal of education should be creating men and women capable of what they can do different from what they are already. So education should not be that we do what our ancestors were doing or other generations were doing. Education should be in a way that we make some difference. When we are learning something, when I'm doing something in my organization, when I'm doing something, I always think that what difference I make in it. And that's how I grow. And I also help my surroundings, my team also to grow. So that's also one way of education here. And okay. Next is we also have seen value addition bringing each other. That's one. So when we go in a place, so like here, I learned a lot from everyone who was speaking here. And though I'm speaking here, I got an opportunity to speak here. There'll be many people you are all working here. So you will have much more experience than me also. Then you will be able to contribute more information. And that's what we have to do when we get into online classes. rather sitting and listening. We always have to challenge the situation, challenge place, asking valuable questions which can value add. That's also part of our education. So the goal is not to be better than other person. The goal is always should be better than ourselves, what we add from the previous person. That's very important for being education. And we can achieve this only through positive mindset, dedication, empathetic, and mindfulness. We should have positive mindset. That's when we'll be able to grow. We should show empathy to ourselves and to our surroundings. And devotion is definitely must. It's not only for school students at every stage of our life, not only on education. Whatever we pick, we should be devoted to it. That's when we'll be able to bring changes. And last and final, to achieve all this, we should have mindfulness. We keep hearing about mindfulness. Anyone who knows like what is exactly mindfulness? Yes, being present in this moment. Yeah. Anyone else? So mindfulness is like, as he said, being present in what we are, not getting overwhelmed with our surroundings, what is happening around us. That's also mindfulness. And also we have to know what we are doing and why we are doing, what is the process involved and how we can evolve ourselves. That's mindfulness. So we should respect ourselves. We should have a self-empathy about ourselves, and we should not be getting overwhelmed or getting diverted with the things what is happening around us where we don't have our control around us. So that's purely mindfulness. So when people have and start practicing mindfulness, it will help us to achieve our goals very easily. And for us to grow in our career, that is one of the things I have seen in my organization, in my life as well, both in my personal life and in my organization as well. That's one. Our strategic goal should be to build agility and be prepared for unexpected and able to adopt quickly. Challenges. Challenges is always which makes us to be more creative. That's what I think. So even the pandemic situation was the best example for all of us. So we all were challenged. The whole world got challenged, but we transformed. How did we transform? Because the more challenges we get, we came up with creative ideas. How we can move, how we can transform ourselves. So one of the areas how it helped is digitalization. Definitely helped. Like organizations, digitalization helped. Like financial industry started with the retail industries, they started coming up with more of online stores. Same way, educational industries. Educational industries started coming up with more online programs, started reaching us to our doorstep, helping us with more educational courses. And that's where we are here now in MGR University as well, because MGR University also recognized that education has to reach your doorstep, help you to educate yourself, grow yourself, come up yourself to meet your goals. So that's where we are coming. And digital transformation definitely is the way which improvise, like improve your existing to meet your requirements. So MGR University picked up digitalization for the existing needs to meet all your requirements through online courses. And we have to see how we can capitalize this course. So that's all about digitalization and education here. And today, this new technologies impact and change everything. And the past years, we never thought that education will be more online as we are seeing now. And even the professors and teachers and the facilities, whatever we are getting, we would have never imagined that we will have all these facilities earlier until we were challenged with the pandemic situation. So that's all about education. And digital transformation definitely helps a lot in education. So you all are working and you will definitely know about AR and VR. There are so many other technologies which is helping us. So like educational industries use AR and VR during the education. That makes us more interactive videos. We can have more interactive videos. We can have chatbots in place where the chatbots will help to chat, but at the same time, chatbot will help to analyze what type of questions being raised by all the students. And that will help educational institutes and professors to know the students' requirements, students' knowledge level, what other changes we have to bring in the syllabus to help students. That's it. Chatbots will help us. And same way AR and VR will give you a feel as if you are there present. Not only educational industries, even other MNCs. Now in the pandemic situation, we started with digital onboarding. Like new employees, now we started digital onboarding through AR and VR, where we give a feel, we take through the organization, we take through the process through VR process. So digitalization has come to our doorstep and it has made our life easy. It's up to us how to make use and capitalize it. That's on digitalization and online trading. For online and programs, digitalization is definitely a plus mark for us, definitely a value addition for us. So apart from digitalization, online courses definitely have other advantages. Like you have your own mainstream long-time program, like many of you are working. Education is one other you have picked it. So apart from that, you can also have some short-term goals within yourself that will help you. So when you are doing your MBA and you are working in an organization, you can see how you can merge, like I said, how you can merge your work experience with the education, what you're coming. Come up with some new ideas, come up with new thoughts, give an input back to your institution or back to your organization with what you're doing. So that's also one of the key points which can make it, but it all depends on us. And now online has become very flexible because you have so many sources where you get videos, podcast, Wikipedias, so many collaborative tools are available to interact, but it all left to us how to make use of it. So everything we do, we have pros and cons, but it's all with us how we take it. Each action, it's not only on online program. Each action has their own pros and cons in our life, in our day-to-day life. So it's all up to us how we take it. If you take the pros, if you take positive approach, if you have the attitude of being positive, ability to change and adapt to the challenges, yes, we'll grow. If you are reluctant to take challenges, if you're reluctant to be comfortable, to make yourself comfortable during challenges, then our growth will stop. So I always believe to make myself comfortable in all challenging situations. I always pick up roles where I get challenged. That's how I moved into technology. So we should always learn to make ourselves more comfortable in challenging situations. The more we try to practice that, it's all through practice. So the more we try to practice, the more we get used to it. That's one. And pros and cons in online education, like though there are many things listed, like distraction is one, people get distracted, the focus is very less. Definitely professors have very tough time to make students or participants being engaged, all that. But we all can succeed only when we are dedicated, when we go by the rules. Definitely cyber attacks is one of the greatest challenge we have. So during pandemic, when we started with more online courses, the data shows that the cyber attack like detox attacks and all has increased during 2021 to 2022 during the online programs. But same time, we also come up with cyber attack courses, which is suitable for all the educational institution students who can go through and comply. So it's all in our hands to do discipline. So either it's this online course or when you are driving or you are doing any work, we have to go by the ethic. If you are not following the ethic, then we will give pray for it. So either it is online course or you are driving a car or you're building an industry or in an organization or you're running a family, whatever it is, it's with us, with our ethics. So to make success, we have to definitely follow the ethics. So if you want to make this online program successful, apart from professors, and it is also definitely in each and every one of your hands as well. So that's what about distance education. So I don't want to take much time. I think I have already taken more than 10 minutes time in this. So only one thing again I wanted to insist. Formal education we always get. Formal education we always have institutions. But we also all have to focus on our self-education. And self-education comes only when we realize what we are and how we have to develop and how we have to capitalize. That's all from me, what I had and what I wanted to share based on my short experience. And thanks again, everyone, for listening patiently to me. Thank you all.
Thank you, madam, for your enlightened talk.
I would like to call Dr. Bhuvaneshwari, Deputy Head, Center for Online Programs, to expound the objective of magazine and student club.
Good afternoon, one and all. Before starting my presentation, I want to quote one of the best principles which I have taken in my life study by Swami Vivekananda. Money comes and goes, but knowledge comes and grows. This is the best ever quotes which I have taken in my life principle, and I follow that principle. And I'm here going to present you all the objective, plan, responsibilities for the inauguration of a students club, releasing of students magazine name, and announcing the students' responsibilities. The objective of the Magnuson Club aims to inform, inspire, entertain, create the awareness of number of current social issues for a better leadership. It serves as an avenue where the students and staff develop their skills, communication, and the presentation abilities. And it also updates and informs the students and the staff about the relevant topics and updates on the recent technological, managerial, and general changes. And it also provides a creative platform for the students' development and participation. And the main motivity for this magazine club is to provide as a platform to encourage the students to become a speaker to display their intellectual and independent thinking skills and imbibe the sense of confidence. Secondly, to promote the communication skill of the students and help in the teamwork, ability to speak and emote before an audience, hereby increasing the emotion content of the students. Thirdly, to promote the ability to organize and analyze the available resources and adopt the technological advancement to the present ideas, creativity, and artistical. And the objective of this club is to create an ongoing learning, mobiling, and students to take the responsibilities of action and promoting the libraries as a community service. Some of the responsibilities for this club has to be followed is to collect the relevant content from the edge of the department, to develop each and editions of newsletters by adopting the current updates from the department, to raise the resources for the publication of the magazine, to receive the articles and reports from the students, staff, and edit the same, to arrange and have a photograph of the staff since recorded for the magazines, and to maintain and update the content in the college website periodically, and to disseminate the efforts and the achievements of the college students and staff to outer world to the website updates, publicity through the media and newspaper, to promote the news events related to college in the website regularly, and lastly, to maintain the record of the activity conducted and submitted the same to the CIQA community. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, ma'am, for brief. Now I request all the dignitaries on the dais to release the magazine name and inauguration association.
அப்புறம் ஏதாவது உங்களுக்கு தியேட்டர் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் ஏதாவது ஸ்கூல் பண்ண தான் இந்த வருஷம்.
Sir, with your permission, I would like to call student representatives of the student club, sir. We just selected, before you came, we just selected. I would just like to call upon the names. Mr. Abhilash Achari, President. Dr. Sheja. Secretary. Dr. Akshay Satvik, Joint Secretary. Mr. Gopinath. I would just like to mention, like, before taking up this responsibility, Gopinath and Shankar was a key role who played, like, organizing these things. Thank you so much. Shankar, Mr. Shankar, as event manager.
Okay, that's the
Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam. Gratitude is the fairest blossom which springs from the soul. With that being said, now I would like to call upon Ms. Sindhuja, Deputy Head, Center for Online Programs, to deliver the vote of thanks. Thank you, Lokeshwari. Coming together is the beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success. A very good afternoon to one and all gathered here. It is an immense pleasure to propose vote of thanks on this grand occasion. I would like to thank our Chancellor, Dr. AC Shanmugam, our President, our Honorable President, Engineer ACS Arun Kumar, for their constant support in all the ways. I would like to thank our Vice Chancellor, Dr. S. Geeta Lakshmi, for accepting our invite and her presence here. I would like to extend my gratitude towards our chief guest, Mrs. Devika Rani. Ma'am, what a wonderful knowledge you have. Thank you so much, ma'am. Like nearly for 20 minutes, like we were listening to you, we were not able to like keep our eyes off from you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. My heartfelt thanks to our rector, Dr. Vishwanathan, our additional registrar, Dr. Cyril Raj, who always been with us for a tremendous progress. This cannot happen overnight. The wheel started a month ago. It requires planning and commitment towards the progress. I take this opportunity to thank one and all in my team. I would like to introduce our team, Dr. Nirmala. Once again, sorry. Dr. Nirmala.
Dr. Kirtana is not with us today. Dr. Kirtana is deputy head. We have CAQA head, Dr. Uday Kalamam. A special mention to our student affairs coordinator, Dr. Jayam. This is her first event actually. And my non-teaching staffs, without them, the department wouldn't have progress. Our non-teaching staffs, please rise from your places. Rekha, Lokeshwari, Saranya, Soumya, Monisha. And I take this opportunity one more time with your please permission. I would like to introduce our course coordinator, Sukita ma'am. She's course coordinator for commerce, course coordinator for MBA with us. And I would like to introduce our head BCom, like sir is there, Sindhu sir. And last but not least, I would like to thank Prabhu sir for all the arrangements you have made, sir. It was tremendous. You have made the occasion very grand. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, one and all. Sir would like photo session. July batch. July batch students, please come out to the stage. We'll have a photo session. No, we'll split up. No problem. Huh. January batch, please get ready. Not without me, please.